That was very sweet. And speaking of love, that is the main ingredient that one family puts in all of their recipes. Fast Eddie's Quick Knit East is in Bay Meadows, and it's the dream of brothers Wiam and Raed Bata, and I had a chance to visit. It was great. Look. Hey, what's up? I am here at Fast Eddie's, and you know, Rance, he's usually the food guy and usually gets to do all the honors, but not this time because my friend Sarah has been raving about Fast Eddie, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try.
Hey Eden, welcome. Come on in. Welcome to Fast Eddie's Quick Mid East. Yes, you are in the right place. This is a Middle Eastern restaurant. Don't let the rock and roll posters fool you. We've kind of blended a little bit of 90s grunge and metal pop culture with Chaldean, Iraqi-inspired Middle Eastern cuisine. So my family immigrated to the United States from Iraq, and then after that they moved to a small town in western Kentucky called Hopkinsville. The menu represents all of the dishes that my brother and sister and I got to enjoy while growing up. Now, biryani is a banquet-style rice dish that's served everywhere from northwestern Africa all the way to the Philippines, and there's a million different ways it can be prepared. Now, the interesting thing is, I've never worked in a kitchen until I opened a restaurant. I was in retail banking for 10 years. I graduated with a degree in political science and broadcasting, but I learned to cook from the best cook, and that's my mother. So what I did was I locked her in the house for 2 weeks, and I made her give me her recipes, which are not written down. Like any good mother, she cooks by tasting every little bit, so we had to meticulously go through every dish, and I had to interpret exactly how much of the spice or the ingredients went in. So, you know, thanks to COVID, we had that kind of time to spend together. And that's another interesting fact about this, Eden. If there was no COVID, there would be no Fast Eddie. I actually lost my job as a result of COVID. So my brother and I, we were between jobs trying to figure out what we were going to do. We noticed a couple of locations were available. What landlord was going to find somebody to rent a restaurant space in the middle of a pandemic? Well, they found a couple of guys that were willing to do it. So we've got our rice, we've got our potatoes, we've got our seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and add the potatoes. Just going to sprinkle those on there. I'm going to add my salt. Now the question is what order do we want to do all of these? You know, I don't have a particular order that, you know, you necessarily have to go in, but you do want to be conscious of the vegetables. When we put the vegetables in, have we absorbed most of the oil? And we're going to go ahead and add this. Doesn't look like there's too much oil, so I'm not going to have to worry about that. Now, when we're all done, we're going to try this by itself. And by itself, it's a delicious entree. However, it's best when you serve it with with a couple of our soups and stews, particularly the curry, the spicy chicken curry, which is a chicken and potato stew. First, you're going to taste it by itself. You're going to tell me what you think, whether it needs more salt or more pepper or more baharat. And then we're going
to tell you this.
And then we're going to put a little curry on it.
I'm going to stop eating it because I know you're going to add it.
I am. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take
this.
I'm going to get some of our delicious spicy chicken curry. Now, again, this is chicken and potato stew. I'm just going to put it right on top.
Oh, that's a meal right there.
And then you take your spoon and you kind of mix it in a little bit together and try those together, and it should be one of the most delicious things you've ever had. But I'm not gonna try to lead the witness.
We'll see about that. Already, I can tell you how fresh and delicious the rice is. So good.
Thank you. It took a long time to figure out how to make it exactly like Mom makes it at home here in a commercial setting.
Not only was that so delicious, but it was so filling. I've been eating that for like 3 days straight. I brought some home and I've just been snacking on it. It is so amazing. FastEddiesQuickMidEast.com is where you can go to learn more. They love sharing their family history, one-on-one when you come in. And also they do have burgers, ribeyes, fries, but a really great menu if you want to sample something maybe that you've never tried before. Mark?